Howdy, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Debauchery Circus Campaign here on the Random Rhapsody Network. I'm Matthew R. Dawson, your friendly neighborhood host and GM, and joining me around my virtual table today are Brandie, Brie, and Steven. Say hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Matthew is at work right now. He should be jumping in before the end of the session. Now, before we begin, we do have a few announcements to get through, starting with the first of our two sponsors for tonight's show, HeroForge. HeroForge offers fully customizable tabletop minis with dozens of fantasy species and thousands of parts to choose from. Their easy-to-use design tool lets you build your perfect miniature online using a fully 3D in-depth character creator right in your web browser, which is where we built the tokens for this game. You can build yours today at HeroForge.com. Our second sponsor for tonight's show is XSplit. XSplit is a high-quality virtual webcam background remover that works with your already existing webcam. Using this program, you can protect your privacy while you work or play remotely by blurring, remove the background entirely, or even putting your favorite picture up as the background instead. You can download the app today at xsplit.com, and if you use the coupon code RANDOM with a capital R, you can get 10% off your purchase. Now, you can keep up to date on our schedule and everything we do here on Random Rhapsody by following us on Facebook as Random Rhapsody TV and on Twitter as @random_Rhapsody. And that should do it for the announcements. So join us as we dive into the world of Loroupa and continue on with the adventures of the Debauchery Circus. And we're back. So when we last left off, the Debauchery Circus was stuck inside the dream realm, following the path of dreams they hoped would lead them towards the ritual the Cult of the Dreamer was performing underneath the Umbra Spire. What lay directly before them, however, was a giant cuttlefish that wrapped them all in its tentacles and zapped them with lightning. The battle underwater was fierce, and the cuttlefish gave the team no chance to relax. Even when Kyan was able to teleport them away from the creature's grip, it would snatch them up again almost immediately. Corrin took the brunt of the lightning, as Tomas and Elegy were nimble enough to evade some of it. And eventually, the weakened wizard was snatched up and eaten by the creature in one giant gulp. In the end, Ichabod allowed himself to be swallowed as well, in an attempt to rescue his dying lover, while Elegy, I keep saying that wrong, finished the cuttlefish off with a mighty blow to the head. The defeat of the creature dissolved away, and it was only to then be replaced with the Temple of Joru in Ranivika, decked out to the nines in an elaborate wedding scene. And so, Debauchery Circus, you once again allowed the dream scene to play out, taking the opportunity to cast the ceremony spell between Ichabod and Corrin, marrying the two of you until death do you part. As the ceremony concluded, Blaznir spotted a familiar face in the crowd. It was the occultist evoker that you were all chasing after. Long experience had taught you all that the cultists rarely give up any useful information. So you opted to simply end his life and continue along your dream path. This led you... Blaznir opted, sure. But this led you all to another smoky area with a swirling portal open to reveal a ceremony being interrupted by some familiar faces. Eager to help, you all leapt into the portal after them as a bright flash of blinding light comes and obscures your vision for what comes next. But before we get into all of that, a question comes to each of your minds. And actually, this question is kind of appropriate for this point. What is something you regret? And, Corrin, since you're the one who rolled, why don't you go ahead and go first?
Probably that I didn't notice the signs soon enough of my master's, mental instability, shall we say? One of those, maybe if I knew what he was going through in his head, I could have tried to help him.
Yep. Oh, Matt, you're muted.
Oh, yep, that is true. That is true. Okay. Elegy, how about you?
I think one of the things that Elegy would probably regret is the fact that some of the original teammates didn't make it. Maybe, she probably feels like maybe she could have done something to maybe change the tide of events, but she is also happy to have met the current team members as well. But there's still that little bit of, could I have done anything else to save them?
That's fair. That is fair. Okay. Ichabod, how about you?
I think Ichabod regrets that he never had the chance and will never get the chance to live just a normal life. Like, out on a farm, raising his kids. Instead, he's been, dedicated to life of war and is probably going to remain dedicated to war until he dies from it.
That is, yep, that's absolutely fair.
I just want to live a normal life.
Don't we all? Well, Debauchery Circus. Together, the four of you, along with Tomas Rothen, stepped into the portal that seems to be leading towards the ritual chamber underneath the Umbra Spire. As you do, what thoughts linger on your minds? Are you considering the battle ahead? The strange things you saw inside the dream realm? Or something else entirely?
Ichabod definitely thinks that we're all probably going to die here. So at least himself, he's like, okay, I'm probably not making it out of here, so what can I do to make sure that everybody else makes it out of here?
That's fair. That is fair. How about you, Corrin?
He's probably just weighing the fact that, he's basically going to have to do whatever it takes to stop this thing, even if it means, killing or severely injuring his teacher.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Elegy, how about you?
Elegy, I feel like, is kind of ready for this adventure to be wrapped up. She's, hopeful that she'll make it through, but, we'll have to see. She's going to definitely give it her all, though.
Absolutely. Well, as you move through the portal, a strange vision appears before you, while the swirling whirlpool of energy envelops your bodies. You watch as those familiar friends rush into the room and confront the magic users conducting the ceremony. It's hard to make out all that happens in the room. That bright flash of light blinds your eyes for a few seconds, and you only catch a glimmer of Ivik Abir, the head priestess of the Church of the Five, standing before a bright, blinding portal in the back of the room. A bald human man in purple robes is standing next to her, as well as a yellow-haired man in a blue troubadour getup. The three of them run forward and jump through this portal. A bright flash of energy comes off the machine, and as you all step forward onto the other side, Corrin, you recognize this structure that you're now seeing before you. Those blueprints that Tomas had found and that the Conclave had shared with you gives you enough of an idea of what you're seeing before you. You have just enough time to see the Fab Five racing through that portal after Abir and her companions, which then closes behind them with a snap. You all land on the cold, hard, packed earth, inside a dark and damp chamber, barely illuminated by a strange sort of squintillation of light purple lights that are flickering through the area. The chamber seems empty, though bodies of dead cultists litter the surroundings. The room is eerily quiet, save for the strange sort of crackling sound coming from the back of the chamber that occasionally lights up with this bolt of lightning shooting off from a small orb of crystal that is hovering above a complicated piece of machinery inside what I would kind of approximate as a Faraday cage, if you've ever seen one of those before. Mm-hmm. The room itself is very large, 100 or more feet across at the very least. Through the faintness of the light, you can see that odd structure of machinery that occupies the very center of the chamber. Large arches of copper tubes surround a strange and complex apparatus that seems to be humming with energy. There are 3 mechanical contraptions arranged through these arches, the closest of which is a spider-like thing full of gears and levers, with a large globe of metal spinning in the center, with a little bit of that purple light coming off of it. There's large brass rings circling that globe as well, and it kind of flickers and jolts every so often in time to this sort of clanking of metal contraption, gears upon gears. The next object is a large, glowing, 5 claw-like platform surrounding a central contraption where 5 pieces of what look like driftwood hover about half a foot above runic circles that seem to be powering a gyroscoping series of rings that is oddly empty of anything in the middle. But it seems that that is where these pulses of light are originating from, in the center, that center gap there. Beyond that, another complicated machine houses the hovering crystal I told you about, which is about the size of a melon. And as your eyes kind of adjust it, you can see it's glowing a little bit as well with this internal blue light. And you all recognize what that is. It's a dream seed, much like the one Blaznir still carries around with him. From that seed, that lightning I described arches away from it towards the far wall, which is tracing lines along that back wall and creating strange dark patterns. Now you land and take a moment to steady your footing. And as you do, you're surprised to see somebody appear out of nowhere. Oops, wrong one.
Who is it?
It's your mama.
There you go. There it is. It is a gold-scaled dragonborn wearing dark blue robes with a Fu Manchu-style beard and mustache and round spectacles perched on the end of his snout. He whoops and hollers in delight as he rushes over to that first machine that's half sticking out from the Faraday cage and begins to push buttons and move levers across the device. His back is to you all and hasn't seemed to notice either you all or the portal that opened behind you, which, as you kind of glance back for a second, it winks out of existence, leaving you in this chamber. So, Debauchery Circus, what do you do?
I look at Corrin.
I'm taking a few steps forward so that I am within range, and then I'm gonna telekinetically shove him away from the machine. Or try to.
Okay, well, I'd like you to make a stealth check for me, first of all, if you're moving
Sure.
towards him. He does seem relatively, focused on what he's doing.
12. Sadly.
Let's see. Of course, the thing does not want to open. Why not? Still, that beats his passive perception. He is very, very focused on what he's doing right now. So you can absolutely shove him.
Cool.
And you can do that as soon as roll 20 reloads.
Sure.
Right. So just so you know, Stephen, for ceremony, we get the +2 when we're within 30 feet of each other.
Okay, and it's to armor class specifically?
Yeah, so I added in my global AC modifier a +2
Gotcha.
that I can check and uncheck. So try to stay within 30 feet if you can.
Sure.
Okay.
Most
And
of the
so
time.
that is what, a strength check?
Strength save.
Strength save.
Yep.
Okay. You shove him. You just said you want him away, so you're like towards you,
Like
or
towards us, yes,
towards
away
you.
from the buttons and stuff
And-
that he's trying to press.
and it's like 5 feet. You said.
Mhm.
Okay. You shove him, and he goes stumbling back 5 feet, caught off guard and surprised, and then he looks around. What? And then he turns and sees all of you and says, "Oh! Who are? Where did you all come from?"
So I'm gonna give him, I would assume that since we worked together for so many years, that maybe we had some kind of like a hand sign or something that we would do as greeting. So I'll give him our customary hand sign and say, "I'm afraid I can't let you destroy the world today, Master."
Cameron Hawthorne. Yes.
Formerly, yes.
I remember that face now. I saw you in Rowena. What are you doing here?
We'll take a wild fucking guess, buddy.
When
This-
one has dreams about a giant tree choking all life out of the world, one has a tendency to act upon those dreams.
And as you say that, as though to drive your point home, the entire chamber begins to shake and rumbles a little bit. It says, "Destroy the world? What? Of course not. The dreamer is remaking the world in his image. He has given us everything we could ever hope for. You can't stop
Hey.
this now. It is far too late, boy."
So I have a question, Matt.
Uh-huh.
I have this encode thoughts spell, and it basically lets me like pull memories out of my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to show him the dream that I had, or the vision, nightmare, whatever you want to call it.
Well, let's see here. Encode thoughts. Putting a finger to your head, you pull a memory, an idea, or a message from your mind and transform it into a tangible string of glowing energy called the thought strand, which persists for the duration or until you cast a spell again. The thought strand, blah, blah, blah. When you cast a spell and comes.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah,
It doesn't
it
say
says
anything about interaction. That's what I'm kind of looking for.
it says casting the spell while holding a thought strand allows you to instantly receive whatever memory, idea, or message the thought strand contains, with casting detect thoughts on it having the same effect. I just want to know if I can use it to show him.
Interesting cantrip.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I've never seen this cantrip before in my life. What's it out of?
Cool.
Let me tell you.
So we're about to kill this guy, right?
I didn't actually know where it was from. Oh, God. I probably shouldn't have taken this. It's from Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica, apparently.
That would be why I have no clue how this works.
Yeah, it's just one of the ones
cool,
that
though.
popped up when I was leveling at one point, and I read it, and I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's cool. It looks like...
If not, I understand.
So, I mean, the way I'm gonna rule it, based on the way it's read, is if someone else is holding the thought thing, the thought strand, and you cast the spell a second time, that would allow them to witness the memory.
Cool.
So it has to be something that they accept and allow you to do. So is it possible? Yes. You have to convince him? Yes.
All right. So then I'll just look at him and say, would you like proof?
Make a persuasion check.
I know you've always been a man of seeing things with your own eyes, regardless of what other people say. 19.
He looks at you as you're offering this, and he squints at you. And for a moment, it seems like he's about to take it, but then he stops and says, "You are trying to trick me. It's already too late. The ritual has been completed. The seed has been awakened. There's nothing else you can do about it."
I see that you're pushing buttons on this machine. That means that if I were to, say, blow it all to hell, that might certainly do something about it.
And kill us all in the process, he chuckles at that.
If that is what it takes to save the world, that is the price I am willing to pay. I would rather not, but if your mind is so far gone that you are not even willing to listen to one of your wisest students, then I do not know what to say to you.
He chuckles to you and he says, "That's wisest student. Student with most hubris, perhaps. Very well, then. You want to try in your might and see how well you handle against one who has already received the gifts of the dreamer." And he begins to grow outward, and I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Sure.
Sneak attack this idiot.
Well, no, I need to turn this.
So you gotta do Tomas first.
Damn, my
29.
Ooh, do I still have my bardic inspiration?
No.
I don't think I used it.
Alright, give me just 1 second, guys.
Oh, wow. Tomas rolled a nat 20 and is still not going first.
What?
He rolled in that one.
Nice.
Wait,
Too busy
who did?
throwing outwards. Yeah,
Oh,
all his rolls are secret.
My master. Nice.
Let's see, I need to do Blaznir too. And you all still have access to Blaznir's character sheet?
Let me check.
Blaznir 2, Electric Boogaloo.
It looks like I
Yes,
might.
I have access to it. I will roll initiative.
Too late, I
4.
already rolled it.
Oh.
19.15.
But you didn't click on him.
No.
Failure.
Fail. Yeah, as you were saying, I will roll, I was already clicking the button. I was like, wait.
So quickly that you forgot to click on his token.
Thanks.
That's okay. Is everybody in?
I think so.
Probably.
Blaznir's going before you. Even though you're technically going at the same time.
No, I rolled a 10.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just I had my token clicked when I rolled.
Ah.
Okay, that looks pretty good. So let's
20
go
is weird
ahead.
sometimes, man.
No, not that. No.
I can't wait to see what his new token looks like.
It looks like this.
Gold dragon.
Yep. That's essentially what he was trying to do. Age himself into a true dragon.
Mm-hmm. And it seems like that's exactly what he managed to do, or somebody did for him. For as he starts expanding outward, his body morphs and contorts, growing larger and larger. Wings spread out along his back, poking outward as his neck elongates and his head widens. You see before you the massive form of a gold dragon looking down at you, specifically, Corrin, with little more than contempt. But you have time to react before he does, so what are you doing?
I'm casting a spell.
Yay.
I'm casting a big spell. I'm casting a gravity fissure spell.
Okay, well, you are gonna try. Let me see. You're doing gravity fissure. Let me see if that's a spell he would recognize. Yes, it is. He is going to be counterspelling that.
Can I use a reaction to counterspell his counterspell?
You can. You're gonna have to do a what level are you casting that at?
6th.
You're casting it as 6th as well.
Well,
no, gravity fissure was 6th.
Right.
He knew the spell, and so he cast the spell high enough to immediately react to it. I assume you don't have a second 6th level spell, so
no.
What level are you
so
casting?
I'll cast it at let's see. I'll cast it at 5th level.
Doesn't it? You have to roll for it no matter what. So
you have to roll
Oh,
for
that's
it
true.
no matter what.
3rd,
I was trying to prompt you for that.
Oh yeah, 3rd.
Okay, so you are going to have to roll.
Yep. So it is 10 plus the spell's level, and it's an intelligence check.
Intelligence check. You're going to need to beat a 16.
Oh.
I'm going to. Can I do that? No, I can't because that's a reaction. So, yeah.
So that is a failure. The counter spell does go through. He loses his 6th level spell. You lose another 3rd.
Well, that sucks.
It was a close one, though. by those nat ones. Okay, that's your action.
Yep. And okay, yes. So yikes. So then, yeah, I don't have a bonus action, but I'm just gonna say, well, it's definitely not a polymorph. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to do that.
Are you using your movement?
Yeah, I'll just move 10 feet there. Hunker down behind Ichabod.
He's got a breath weapon. Never mind.
That's true, but actually, I guess I don't know. What's the action to make a check to see if I know what the breath weapon of a gold dragon is? Like I know it's fire, but I don't remember if it's a line or a cone or what.
That would be probably a nature or survival check.
Okay, surprised.
Or actually, arcane. I'll allow Arcana. It is dragons. Dragons are inherently magical. I'll allow it.
29.
29. You would know that it is a cone.
Okay.
And they have more than one. They don't just have fire. They can also exhale gas.
Yeah, there's a secondary one. Okay, then.
Don't worry, Corrin. I'll mix this up. You just stay somewhere that's safe.
And within 30 feet.
I'll just go there, so that way, if he wants to try and do it to hit multiple people, he's gotta hit other people or choose me specifically.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it's going to go ahead and use one of its legendary actions to make a tail attack against Ichabod. Because Ichabod is within 15 feet.
Oh, I'm sorry. You actually have to be legendary to be able to use those. He is not. He's a bit of a scrub.
And yet somehow the legendary action still happens with a
more like
shit.
Losendary action.
And yeah, I forgot to turn off 2GM. That's a nat 20 for a 34.
Okay.
Dead serious. So 15 points plus 10 points, so 25 points of bludgeoning damage to you, Ichabod.
Parry, because this is a melee, so I think I can parry it.
This is melee, so you can parry.
Damages you with a melee attack. Yep. Spend one superiority die and reduce it by that plus my dex. So here's superiority die. So -7. That's good enough. So I take 18.
18. There you go. Okay, next up we have Tomas's turn, who's just saying, Corrin, it would have really helped to know this ahead of time. I'm just saying.
Which part?
That he was crazy or that he was a dragon?
Well, I knew he was crazy. I didn't know he was a dragon.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I didn't know he had succeeded. Another one of his many harebrained theories that turned out to be true.
No, I think he cheated, actually.
Probably.
Sounds like he cheated. You ain't a real dragon, you know. You're like a cheaty dragon. You're like a fake dragon amalgamation.
Right. Tomas is... He's thinking tactically in his head right now.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Corrin?
I was just gonna say, it's exactly like at Halloween when you have all those knockoff costumes of famous characters that they can't actually call the character by name. So it's like an Austin Powers costume, but they have to call it like Party Guy or something.
Yeah, he's not a gold dragon. He's like shimmering big lizard.
Yeah, shimmering winged fire lizard. Like that's the first thing that I thought of.
Bro, you look look like you came from Walmart. Great value brand dragon. I wish I was a bard right now.
That would be hilarious. Tomas is just gonna look at you all and go, well, fuck it, as he extends his spear and just goes running 40 feet through between the dragon's legs around to the other side, where he's just gonna jump and spin and slash with that spear. What is AC? Okay, where is... Oh, that's it. Like the tip of the spear just grazes along the armor. Second one, though, is a 30. He stabs outward as he's landing. It does connect, doing 11 points of damage. He is then going to... Yeah, let's Flurry of Blows this bitch.
Yep.
27 and 25 both hit. So that would be 26 points of damage in total for Tomas.
His first attack was just a ruse to get him
Absolutely.
to open his guard.
Let's use the key point. Then he's gonna look back at everyone and say, let's do this, guys. At the end of his turn, the dragon is gonna go ahead and use his second legendary action and do a tail attack on Tomas. On public now, yes it is. Oh, 15. Tomas literally just does a backflip over the tail and lands with it very lightly.
Did your mommy help you make that dragon costume?
That must be paper mache. I can see it peeling off.
Elegy, you're up next.
Really going for his ego.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, Tomas took the spot I was gonna go to,
Okay,
so
you
I'll
get right
just
next
go
to
over
him.
Or
no, I'm gonna go over
opposite
here.
him.
Yeah.
because that
Flank and
gives
Z.
me advantage on all of these. So we're gonna do, let's see, 1, 2. I assume 28 and 25 both hit.
They do both hit.
So there's 13 and 9, and then Flurry of Blows, of course. A Hand of Harm on that first one.
The 26 does hit.
The 18 misses.
Yep.
Okay, for some reason it does. Wait, did it do my Hand of Harm in
It
there?
didn't do your hand
No.
of harm. Just click on the damage on your sheet and it'll run it.
There. I had it clicked, but I don't. Whatever. Did you say the 18 hits?
No,
the
it
18
misses.
does not hit.
Okay. Well, crap, because I was gonna. I guess it's too late to say I was doing the stunning strike on there, isn't it? Because I was planning on doing a stunning strike as well with.
Yeah, you gotta call it
You
before.
got to call it
Okay.
before the second.
That's
before it hits,
fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Well, that's enough
37.
damage. Yeah, there. That much damage.
Yep. Pretty nice. 2 cracks from the quarterstaff. Another 2 followed up with the brass knuckles. Only one of them manages to hit as the dragon moves its leg back in retaliation to being hit. Almost like, somebody's stepping away from some biting insects. Next up, at the end of his turn, or at the end of Elegy's turn, will you go ahead and use that last legendary action to do a tail attack against you, Elegy? That's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Just in time, Blaznir.
Just about to get to your turn, brother.
Hey, Blaznir, perfect timing.
Yeah, perfect.
It's
I was
just
looking
getting.
for, like, what do I do?
So all you need to know, my master is here, and he's
Okay.
managed to turn himself into a gold dragon. Like it's like in the show Yu-Gi-Oh when Joey turns baby dragon into thousand dragon.
I don't think that's a ubiquitous cultural reference. That
Yeah, none of us got that one.
That's fair.
Honest, I almost got it, but I didn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh, so
That's fair.
but,
All you need to know is we're fighting a gold dragon
And it's
that
yeah,
used to be my boss in school.
sure.
and he just used all of his legendary actions, so on this turn. So
Fun,
Assuming
fun.
he doesn't have more than 3.
no, he just said he uses his last one to.
Oh, did I? Or maybe I just
Yes.
said that to throw you off.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't trust
I am a DM.
I can tell you he used his reaction to counterspell my first spell, so if you cast one, he won't be able to counter it.
Okay. So, oh boy. Sorry, I need to collect my thoughts.
Just look at your highest level spells and cast them.
I mean, that's usually what I do. However, has anyone dealt any weird damages to him yet?
We did necrotic.
Necrotics? I don't have necrotic stuff.
And we know that he breathes fire.
Yeah, he's probably immune to fire because, gold dragon.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I'm not built for gold dragons.
I mean,
But,
do dragons even have weaknesses anymore?
Well, I mean, if he's gold, you get him hot enough and he'll just melt.
No.
Not quite, but thanks for trying.
I didn't want to, accidentally metagame by not, because, like,
See, I find that hitting them with a magic sword usually works.
I don't have a magic sword. My sword is very normal.
Sometimes
Um,
punching them with your fist works.
Technically, you do have a magic sword, but it's flame blade, so I wouldn't.
Oh boy. I'm really not built to take on anything that...
Summon some creatures that are built to take it on.
Yeah, or do
Yeah.
some kind of area control something, or whatever.
Buffy, baby.
Buff somebody.
Yeah, it's just... I need to... Okay, yeah, buffing someone sounds nice.
Okay.
Really cool.
Yeah, who... give me a second, I need to read this again.
Well, let me ask you
Been-
this. It's 4 o'clock now. We could take an early break. That way, Matthew can get his bearings real quick. And then we won't have to take one later and just finish up the battle without a pause. Does that sound good?
Seems fine to me.
If
Okay.
you want to, I have what I'm going to do
Oh,
now.
you do?
but-
Okay, if you have what you're going to do, let's just go then.
Yeah. So, I'm going to grab some iron filings and, cast Enlarge on Miss Turtle. I should remember her name.
Elegy.
Elegy.
Last
Yes,
name.
I remember. Elegy. So yeah, I'm going to cast Enlarge on, Elegy. And she,
You're gonna have to move first.
am I? Oh, 30
It's
feet.
30-foot range, and she's
I
50
will
feet
also
long.
point out that Ichabod has not yet gone in turn.
So you
Yeah,
can
so-
cast it on him.
And you could lose concentration when the dragon takes its turn right after me. Before Elegy even goes.
Like, I guess my thought was that Elegy has more attacks, but yeah, I can cast it on Ichabod.
Yeah, whatever.
Do as you
Okay.
please, but that was my thoughts.
I mean,
I was
it's
just
your
giving you
decision.
I was just giving you the information. That's all I was doing.
Mhm.
Sure.
Oh
Well-
god, no, just cast it on Tomas, make his day.
Normal size, Thomas.
Gets to be big for a day. Like Tom Hanks.
I could.
Do whatever
No,
you want.
I'll-
Just do it.
I'll cast it on Ichabod, so I don't have to move up.
Okay.
I like where I'm at.
Alright. Oh no, I'm big.
Okay.
Yeah, you are now bigger, and all your attacks do 1d4 more damage.
Yay.
And I have advantage on strength checks and saving throws and yada yada.
There you go. So you cast your spell, Ichabod. You suddenly double in size, and you're kind of standing there hulking. You're still only about half the size of the dragon, but still, you know.
Yeah, he's looking a lot less intimidating.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bonus action, or I could quicken that and do something better as an action.
Up to you. Oh god.
Because I kind of need Kyan now.
Brie,
You can just call me mad. It's okay.
sending you a message.
What?
Do what you're gonna do, Blaznir.
Yeah, do what you're gonna do.
I know. I'm just got home. Okay, yeah. You know, I haven't used this yet, so I'm gonna make that a quickened spell if I'm able to.
Yeah, I'll allow that to be a quickened spell first.
All right, and as an action, I'm going to use I'm gonna point my wand of wonder at little draggy boy, and I'm gonna shoot a wand of wonder at it.
Okay. So what does the wand of wonder do?
Well, I have to roll a d100, and we'll see. 58. I cast darkness.
Nice. Right on the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's bad.
Yeah. Okay. How much? What is the radius of darkness? I don't remember offhand. Is it 60 feet? 30 feet?
Is it 60 feet?
I think it's like 30 feet, or some 20 or 30.
It is 60-foot range, 15-foot radius sphere.
15-foot radius. So it's just the dragon covered in darkness now.
Blaznir, goddamn you! Well, I saw where it were, so.
It's okay. He's only technically obscured, you know? He kind of fills the entire sphere of darkness, so maybe it doesn't matter.
Well, 15-foot radius means it has a 30-foot diameter.
Hey, I thought we
Yeah,
weren't allowed to call people fat anymore, Blaznir.
So it's basically that right there. A 50-foot radius sphere envelops the dragon and Elegy and Tomas.
Hey, that's okay. I can see perfectly fine still. I can still see it.
How lucky for you, back home.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm probably never gonna use that again.
Come on, that was one thing.
Yeah, come on, that was fun. I like
out
that.
of 100 things. Like,
At least it didn't fireball him. I mean, you know.
all right,
Exactly.
is it my turn?
Yeah, it looks like it is your turn, Ichabod.
Well, I saw where it were. I would go right there.
Okay.
So I guess you'll have to tell me: am I rolling with disadvantage?
You
or
are
am I
rolling. You are rolling with disadvantage because you. Well, yeah, because you can't see him.
Okay, but I also am flanking. So am I rolling normal?
You're not. It doesn't count in this instance because you can't see and they can't see.
God damn it. So annoying. Alright. I'm gonna use my action to throw my feather token, my one remaining feather token.
Okay.
Which is the whip, and I believe I can make it attack on this turn too. But let me look it up real quick.
I'm looking for a marker for you.
Wait, within 10 feet of you, floating whip. You can then use a bonus action to make a melee spell attack against a creature within 10 feet of the whip, with an attack bonus of +9.
I do have a question though.
Uh-huh.
If the wand spell is a concentration spell, does that negate the current concentration spell?
That's actually a pretty good question. It is a concentration spell.
Well,
But is it the wand makes you hold concentration for it?
That's typically how wands work. Yeah, you still have to concentrate on the spell.
even if I didn't want the spell to happen?
I think technically, because you're making a conscious choice to use the item, and it casts a spell through you. So I would say that, yeah.
Can I choose which one I concentrate on?
You know what? Just for the sake of this, I'm going to say that it doesn't cost you concentration, because I think it's funnier to have the dragon in darkness and Ichabod's still big.
Yay.
So then does that mean that darkness is going to last for its full duration? No matter what?
Basically.
Okay.
It's okay, someone can spell it.
Cool. Alright. So the whip is going to make an attack. Does the whip roll with disadvantage?
No, the whip would not, because it's just magic.
I think I already have one. Yeah. I don't already. It says 1d6 plus 5. Okay, I'm just going to roll my regular whip because it has the same bonus, but then I'll roll the damage. It's 23.
Yeah, hold on. Yes, that just hits.
Just hits?
Okay, 1d6
Oh,
plus
Lord.
5.
Yeah.
So it takes 6 force damage.
6 points of force damage.
So that's my action and my bonus action. And that's gonna be...
Go ahead and
right?
move the token wherever it's supposed to be at. Thank you.
Who, me?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, the sword.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
You
Yeah.
did the thing as I was asking you to do the thing.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's all I'm gonna do for now.
Okay. At the end of the turn, it's finally the dragon's turn. The dragon... Well, you can't see what happens because he's got darkness cast on him. But that globe of darkness begins to rise up, and you hear the sound of the dragon's wings going whoosh, whoosh. Well, actually, I have a sound effect for that. Oh, it's not playing. Is it?
No,
There it goes.
What?
You can target a creature with darkness? Crazy.
Yeah, is he flying out of the darkness, or is he producing the darkness?
It just says you cast darkness, and he said it hit the... I'm casting this at the creature, so I'm just saying it hit the creature, and it's now a globe of darkness.
Okay.
Because it's a weird wand.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have disadvantage to hit him for the next 10 rounds.
I don't know, I feel like that's kind of silly. I think it more would probably hit something inanimate, not him himself.
Or it hit in the space, you know?
Yeah, it says a point within range.
Yeah, because it can't actually hit be on a person itself. So let's say it hit a rock or something right there, and that's where the globe is.
Okay.
That makes more sense to me, honestly. But it doesn't matter. The dragon is flying upward. You all can tell this because you know the whooshing of air. So all three of you, Ichabod, Elegy, and Tomas, can make attacks of opportunity if you have reactions.
Question. If I use my whip, which has a range of 15 feet, which would be when he's above the darkness, can I roll normally without disadvantage? Because I'm hitting him when he leaves the whip's range.
For this, I'm gonna... Okay, because you're...
Which would be 15 feet, which is the end of the radius of darkness.
I'll allow it.
And also your power. So.
I'll allow it. Elegy and Tomas still have to make these attacks at disadvantage, but since you're wielding a weapon with range, I'll say you can do that.
Okay.
So it's disadvantage, not regular, because we're flanking?
Yeah, the flanking doesn't come into effect when you can't see each other or coordinate.
I am going to channel Divinity Guided Strike to add +10 to that. So I rolled a 20.
Is that a reaction?
No.
Oh,
It's just something I can do. When you make an attack roll, you can use this feature.
Rider.
Then that would add a +10 to it to be a 26. So yeah, that would hit, and so does Tomas's 30.
Baby. 3rd level smite, baby. God. And his speed is going to be 0 because I hit him with an opportunity attack, so he ain't going fucking nowhere. He can fly 15 feet above the ground. And that's it. That's 25 damage total. 11 slashing, 14 radiant. Oh, did that add my +2? Yes, it did.
So 25 plus 25. And then the with the Sentinel, he's just kind of frozen there. Like we'll say that the whip wraps around his foot for a second and holds him there. And
no.
he looks down upon you all. Let's see. What is he going to do?
A legendary action for a breath weapon, of course.
No, that's not a legendary action. That's just an action.
Oh, okay.
Just an action.
Oh, actually, before that. Oh, no, that doesn't happen. Just automatically. Never mind. I want to do that. Yeah, unfortunately, he's not high enough to do that one.
Ooh, I didn't add my +D4 for being enlarged.
Oh yeah, add that too.
Gets another one.
Ooh, another one. Good looking at.
I mean,
damage
Hey,
is
it's one more point that he doesn't have.
how do you want to do this? Fucking like.
big whip kills him. That +1.
that one, it really like.
I did it.
It really did. It's... You're gonna be thinking that one later.
Okay.
Did you do your +4 with your first whip attack?
That was for the one she had conjured.
Oh yeah, that's the force whip or whatever, the
So she
feather
doesn't
token.
get a bonus.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so it's not technically a melee attack.
Gotcha.
So melee spell attack.
I think what he is gonna be doing is he is going to be casting a spell. Since he's outside of the darkness, Corrin, you can see that the dragon's lips and paws are moving as though he's getting ready to cast a spell.
I already used my reaction when I tried to counterspell his.
You already used your reaction? Okay. Then the spell does go off. What he cast is Force Cage on the three of you.
That
Okay.
spell is so dumb.
Us three that he can't see?
Well, he's just casting it down. Actually, that's a good question. Does he have to?
Does
No,
it
it's
say
just it's
creatures?
an area within range.
Okay.
Yeah, but he has to choose like a cube or a box or whatever, and so he has to know where he needs to put it.
Well, I mean, he did just get hit by all three of you.
Make the correct choice.
He didn't get hit by Elegy with that 16. All right, what save do we make?
That's what I'm trying to look up right now. Creatures in.
Any character that is completely inside the cage's area is trapped. Creatures only partially within the area or those too large to fit in the area are pushed away from the center of the area until they're completely outside. There is no save. It costs him ruby dust worth 1,500 gold pieces.
Yeah, like that matters.
Oh wait, no it does. It doesn't even consume, never mind.
Yep.
This in the shape of a box can be up to 10 feet on the side. Interesting.
Yep. So I'm trying to find the radius of this. It says up to 20 feet on a side. So it doesn't have to be too tall. Let me just use this. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it's big enough to get everybody.
Yeah, because also my height up to 20 feet.
Yeah, I don't like this. I'm not gonna do that. Honestly, just the radius, the way it's set up, I don't think he would be able to do that.
But he can't see down there.
That's what I'm
true.
saying. He can't see down there, so he wouldn't be able to like look down and say, okay, it needs to be like this to make it work.
Mhm.
So I don't think he would.
Should be
actually...
taking a guess.
What's that?
I said, maybe he takes a guess.
Yeah. No. As I sit here and think about, well, actually, no. I just remembered something. He's a dragon. He can see just fine in that darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking true sight.
Dragons don't have true sight. That's silly.
Cage me, baby.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen.
I mean, it's gonna happen, so I'm not gonna bitch about it.
No, it's true. He can't. I remembered he can see. He can't get everybody, but the likely one that he would get is the big guy and Tomas. And so the force cage appears, blue lines swirling around you and placing you in a cube of force that has you stuck inside of it.
Okay, so consider that he's only 15 feet in the air.
So it would be exactly 15 feet tall, just high enough that it's right underneath him. So basically, he's like sitting on top of it now because he cannot move still.
Sure.
I think that's fair. Yep. It then kind of just lands there and looks down at you, Corrin, and you just see that big grin on his face. And that's going to be the end of his turn. And we're at the top of the turn order, so Corrin, you're up.
Yes, the most stupid spell in existence. I absolutely love it. Love it. You know, perhaps I should join the party. I'm gonna cast this spell on myself.
Draconic transformation. Interesting.
Yep.
So with a roar, you draw from the magic of dragons to transform yourself, taking on draconic features. You gain the following benefits until the spell ends. You got blind sight, you got a breath weapon, and you've got incorporeal wings that sprout out from your back.
I'm going to say, since the breath weapon does force damage, that I look somewhat like an amethyst dragon.
Yeah,
because purple is awesome.
I like it.
So, what square do I need to move to hit him with a breath weapon without hurting my friendos?
Well, I mean, two of them are in a force cage, so
that he's sitting on.
Yeah, so you can't
so
really.
If I,
you won't be hitting
if I,
them.
Yeah, if I fly up to be level with him, then
it's a, let's see, it is a 60-foot cone. So pull out your little cone thingy.
Got it. 1 second. Cone. 60-foot cone. So yeah, like I can just fly up in the air to a point where they won't be hit and then just hit him with it.
Yeah, you're basically going to have to fly up to be about 60 feet upwards.
Sure.
To do that way, because your main thing is you don't want to hit Elegy, who you know is somewhere in that darkness. So you want to be just high enough that he's hitting the edge of it and nothing else.
Yeah, or even kind of aim upwards. Wouldn't that work?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, if you aimed upwards just right, like if you just walked to the ground, but he said specifically he wanted to fly. If you were just walk forward a little bit and breathe it, then it
Sure.
wouldn't hit her either.
That's fine. Yeah, I don't care how I do it. I don't have to be flying. I just want to make sure I hit him and not any of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, it's a dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw. That's a 15.
So that's not gonna succeed.
Well,
so
go ahead and
he's
roll your
gonna
damage.
probably use a legendary resistance, but just in case he doesn't, it is 68. 35 points.
I think, yeah, he would use his first legendary resistance to resist this here.
Sure.
Half.
Actually, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, or half as much damage on a
Because
successful.
it's a successful save, so he's still going to take
Yeah,
half.
He's half as much damage on the success. So yes, he does take half.
So
damage.
17 points then of force damage. And then that was my bonus action. The only other thing that I can do would be to cast a cantrip. So I am going to cast Chill Touch on him. But
wait a
15
minute.
is gonna.
That was. So here's the. Hold on.
Yeah.
When you cast a
Okay,
spell
no, you're right.
and
You're right. You're right.
Yep.
You're good still. 'Cause this was a bonus.
Yeah.
This spell's a bonus action. You're good.
Yep, but the Chill Touch misses because it's 15.
Yes, it does.
So that'll be my turn.
Okay. Next.
Oh, and Force Cage is. Is it? No, it doesn't say
it is
concentration.
Not, no, it's not concentration.
Such a dumb spell.
That's not concentration.
I'm not just saying that because, you know, you used it on us. My general attitude. There's no save against it. You can't interplanar travel out of it unless you save, and if you fail, then your spell's wasted, and it's not even concentration, and it doesn't even use up the components.
That's true. I don't disagree completely, but it is a spell that is actively used. We
Yeah.
allow it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so next up, at the end of your turn, or actually, do you move at all?
I moved up just enough to make sure to hit him and
Okay,
not
that's it.
anybody else.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was wondering if you're going to use any more movement.
Nah.
Yep, nothing else happens. Next is Tomas's turn. Tomas is stuck in a force cage. Here's the question. Does he know anything about force cages? We're going to make an Arcana check and see. And it's a 7th level spell, so we're going to say the DC is 17.
Yikes.
Wow, with
Hey,
a nat 20,
natural
he
20.
does know about force cage. And he's going to look over at you, Ichabod, and he's going to be like, shit, we're stuck in a force cage. There's no way we're going to be able to get out of this just, hitting it or anything like that.
All right. Do you know of any ways we could get out of it?
Well,
Yes.
kind of, sort of. The only problem is I can't take you with me.
Oh, that's all right. Do what you got to do for yourself, Tomas. I've got an idea. I hope it'll work.
So, I mean, it's still technically darkness right here. Because I don't think the force cage glows or anything like that.
No.
So technically he's still in darkness. But I mean, because he can shadow step. But it's a force cage. So any creature trying to use teleportation has to make a charisma saving throw first. And,
Okay, and he gets my +4 because he's within 10 feet of me.
Okay, so he's going to make a charisma check.
Charisma saving throw.
Saving throw. It's going to be a 21 to do this. Let's see whether or not. I mean, he is a sorcerer, so we'll see. And you said he gets a +4 to it.
Yes.
He makes it.
Yes, with the +4.
Wow. Yeah, with that +4,
awesome.
he's in shadow along with you, and he's like, sorry, buddy. And he disappears.
Nothing to apologize for.
The thing about the shadow stuff is, I gotta remember how this works. Okay. Yeah, so using his bonus action, he disappears and appears, well, kind of far away outside of the chamber because he has to teleport to the closest shadow, and this area is rather lit. So he appears over there. He's going to step out. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, I should show the camera where he is. So basically, he appeared right there in this far corner. Going to have to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet to right there. You see him come around this corner next to you, Corrin. You didn't see any of that. You had no clue where he was, and he just comes running out. He's like, "Hey there, Corrin!" Before zap, he sends a bolt of lightning as his action.
Cool. What's Mr. Big Bad Dragon gonna do about that? Anything?
Let's find out. That is a dex saving throw. 22 very easily avoids quite a bit of it, only taking 15 points of damage. That's it for Tomas's turn. Elegy, you are in darkness, and there's something like kind of poofed into existence in front of you. What are you doing?
Well, first of all, I'm just going to take a step or two back.
Oh shit, I forgot. I could have been doing that the whole time. That's okay. Yeah, go for it.
What, you could been taking a step or two back the whole time?
No, I realized I could have done something else. It's okay.
Anyway, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to throw a dart at him. Oh shit, I don't know why that was on disadvantage still, but I mean 12 still doesn't hit.
Yeah, 12 unfortunately doesn't hit, but it does appear in your hand once again.
Oh, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do it again. Because I get 2 attacks, yes?
Yeah, you get 2 attacks with it, and since it's returning, you can do that twice.
That's a 15 that don't hit either.
No, bounces off his scales.
Well, I tried. Let's see.
You've got this.
I am going to hold on. It's 60 feet. I'm gonna go 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, I'm gonna go right here. I'm just gonna back up a bit and await my next turn.
Okay. Now, once you... Oh, wait a minute. No. Yes, actually, I forgot. When you moved the... No, sorry, never mind. Never mind.
Yes.
No.
Sorry, I know.
Do you know what's going on?
I have no clue what's going on.
Maybe so.
I have no clue what's going on whatsoever. I was about to say the dragon would have been able to do a reaction to attack you as you moved, but then I remembered it's 15 feet up, and it's just out of your range. So.
Yeah. And I was technically in darkness at first.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
Doesn't matter. He's got true sight.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, never mind.
Okay, Blaznir, you're up next.
Yes. I'm. Oh, I was thinking about what I was doing, and I came up with nothing that entire time. Like, I was looking at
Blaznir, I could really use an inspiring tune.
that I mean, I could. That's.
It would be much appreciated.
It's better than nothing.
I mean, I suppose, yeah.
So if you find it in your busy schedule, then I would appreciate it.
I do have a busy schedule.
If not, it's fine. You know, whatever.
Yeah, I'll give. It seems like Ichabod would be sad if I didn't sing him a song. So, maybe the player's not going to sing the song because I don't want to.
I can imagine it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, Blaznir.
Can it be about a gold dragon who has erectile dysfunction?
No.
Aww.
It's gonna be something along the lines of that one song in The Witcher show.
Also,
that
going
one.
to your whipper.
Never watched it. Don't know.
You toss
Not a
coin.
reference I understand.
I get it, Blaznir, and I made it funnier.
Yeah, thank you.
I like it.
You're welcome. Yes, and I'm the whipper question.
So yeah, you get I think it's a D6. I don't remember.
Thought it was a D8.
I'm only level 4, so.
Yeah, we always do.
It's a D6.
D8 sounds better, so it should be a D8.
Yeah.
D8 does sound better. However, I am more of a druid, so.
That's all right,
Yeah.
Blaznir. I appreciate it immensely. Immensely.
Okay, well
Alright,
that's your bonus action to do that. You still got an action.
You are correct. That was my bonus action. Hey, you know what the problem is with picking a subclass that focuses on fire, and that's it?
When you go
When
up
there's a
against
thing
something that's immune.
Yeah, when there's something that's at least resistant, it's probably immune, but it kind of makes my life hard.
What, you don't have
So,
called lightning?
No, I don't. And that's the concentration anyway.
Fair. I'm not a druid. I don't remember all the druid things.
'Cause, like, that's the other problem. A lot of druid spells are concentration. Yeah. I'm in a pickle.
You can do it.
You
I
are
mean-
in a pickle.
Couldn't you use that Wand of Wonder again and hope for something other than darkness?
I sure
Do
could.
it. Do it. I'm gonna get blasted with a fireball. But it'll be worth it.
Yeah, you know
I mean,
what?
I'm not trying to tell you how to play your character or anything.
No, honestly, I need
ideas.
a.
I don't know if you could do that or not, but
I mean,
Is it time for a potty break?
Yeah, why don't we go ahead and
No.
take a potty break? It's 4:30.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Unless you got something right this second.
I mean, I do, but
Just do it.
I guess I just don't I don't want to waste my turn again by casting darkness on it.
look,
Then-
if you're gonna use the rod, then just use the rod.
Yeah, even. You don't get to see the future.
Yeah, I would just.
And I had to pee 30 minutes ago, so make a choice.
Yeah.
Pull on that rod for us, buddy.
Yep, I'm gonna Wand of Wonder it again.
Wand of Wonder it again.
85. Leaves grow from the target. If you choose a point in space as the target, leaves grow from it.
So leaves
Yeah.
grow from the target. Just
Yep.
all about him, all throughout his scales, just these random leaves poke out and are just sitting there. He's a gold dragon covered in green leaves.
This is fitting since he likes the Dreamer and the Dreaming Tree and stuff.
Yeah, kinda.
Like, good for him. He's like one of the plant zombies now.
Would the
Blaznir-
darkness go away since the wand is no longer concentrated?
Yeah,
on
the
it?
wand lost concentration.
Fucking,
Yes.
I'll allow it. Why not?
Yes!
Nice.
The wand
Blaznir,
loses
you're the
concentration.
best.
Alright. Blaznir is just gonna walk dejectedly off into this corner.
You're not doing any damage, but you are keeping our attention, so...
He's
Okay, I think that let's go ahead and take that break. That sound good? Yeah. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, folks, and when we return, I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be weird, so stay tuned. And we're back, everybody. And when we last left off, Ichabod is stuck in a force cage. Tomas managed to slip free of it thanks to the dark vision, but it is now Ichabod's turn. So, what are you doing?
Gonna slice this dragon into smithereens with my sword.
You can certainly try, since it's the 20-foot version. We reasoned out that it's got bars, so there's a half-inch of space for you to try to stab up and hit the dragon.
Yeah, and I can go beneath him if I need to, just like that. Here goes. I'm rolling normally. It's 25.
25 does
first
hit.
One. Obviously, I'm going to hit him with first level smite, because I like to do that. It's fun for me.
Glad you're having fun with this.
Yeah. Wow, look at all these 8s. Okay, that has the dueling and the smite. So 8, 16, 24 damage on that hit.
24 damage.
And then I am going to attempt to hit him again. That one's only at 13, though.
13 ain't enough.
Highly doubt. Bonus action with the force whip thingy, the feather token. So 23.
You probably have to move it up a little bit to be able to hit him, but it's got plenty of range. I think it has like 20 feet of movement. And a 23 just hits.
1d6 plus 5 force damage. Ooh, for 11. Did minimum damage the first time, maximum damage the next time.
Nice.
So yeah, that's my action and my bonus action. And I look at Blaznir and I give him a thumbs up. That's a free action. I look at Corrin and I give Corrin a thumbs up, and then I say, Corrin, don't you want to like maybe get behind a wall or something? I feel like I'd just feel better considering I'm trapped in a cage and I can't run over there to protect you. You know?
You told me to stay within 30 feet.
I know, but like things are changing now. Things are like usually that's the base rule, and this is the specific rule that overcomes that base rule, which is please be safe.
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense.
And then I look up at the dragon and I go, "Is this force cage really the best you got? Because like honestly, it's not that great."
Well, let's see if you're able to stop him from moving a second time, as he does try to start flapping his wings and lift up.
Okay, so I am going to use my sword for this one because it has a better attack bonus. Here goes. 30?
Nice.
30, absolutely going to hit him. Why don't you just have another first level Divine Smite? Just because. And, you know, we'll throw a superior. I don't think I can actually trip him, but he'll still take extra damage.
Yeah, would not be able to actually trip him, but...
Oof. 12. So that's 15 damage from the hit, and then here's the superiority die. Plus an additional 4. Oh, and my D4. I forgot it for both of them.
Ooh,
there's 3 for the first whip, and 3 for this one.
There you go.
So it's 15, 19, plus 6, so 25 damage.
25 more damage.
And his speed is 0.
And his speed is 0. With fortunately, that Sentinel feat is helping you along since you're that big.
Come on, you don't want to hang out with me?
Yeah, no, he's kind of irritated by that. Let's see, what can he do? So many things he can.
He can tell a yo mama joke.
He can dimension doorway.
Oh,
he can be nice.
You know what?
Don't give him ideas.
No, but there's something I can do using my reaction, which I forgot about. But I'm going to use that for that last attack you just did.
Okay.
What he's going to do is, as his reaction, he's going to cast a spell Now, Corrin, you do have. If you have a reaction, you do see him casting a spell.
I do have a reaction, and I'm assuming I don't know what he's casting.
Let me take a look at your sheet real quick. It's possible you do, but I don't think you do.
Make a roll.
It's going to be a roll. If it's not a spell on your spell book, you do have the opportunity to make a roll for it.
Sure. Just let me know one way or the other.
Ooh.
This is not a spell you know, but go ahead and make an Arcana check because it is within your school.
Cool. 28.
Whoa.
28. You recognize the spell to be Temporal Shunt, a 5th level spell.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do I have the range for this?
It's okay. If you can't do it, it's fine.
Yeah, I gotta see. Because he's like 15 feet up, so am I within 60 feet?
You are within 60 feet, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and counterspell it, or try to.
Are you doing it at 3rd level?
Let me see. Actually, no, I'll just do 5th level.
Okay. You do 5th level, because it is a chronergy spell, so you're able to recognize it. You know what it does, and so you cast it at the 5th level. The spell does not work. Your attack, Ichabod, does go through just fine. He is held. It is still his turn. For that, now that he's done that, he's got an action he needs to decide on. He's starting to get really irritated at y'all. Yeah, I think he's going to be going ahead and casting another spell. This spell that he's casting is, Chain Lightning at 7th level. And he's casting that toward Corrin, Tomas, and Blaznir. They're in perfect range for that.
Can he see Blaznir behind that wall?
I don't think he doesn't need to. The target of your choice you can see within range, but it jumps. So it leaps from target to target up to 3 target. Each target must be within 30 feet. A target can be an object or creature. A target. It doesn't say anything about having to see them. It just kind of bounces from one to another, but in 30 feet.
Yep.
But I'm so hidden.
So I need dexterity saving throws from the 3 of you.
Yep.
Oh, wow. That's probably not enough, but still.
Oh, actually, when you're casting at 7th level, 1 additional bolt leaps from the first target to another target. So, what is...
Yeah, but each target can only be hit by 1, so...
But Elegy is within range, so I also need a dexterity saving throw from Elegy.
Alright, I'm assuming a 12 ain't gonna do her.
A 12 is not.
I'm gonna use my react.
23.
I'm gonna cast Absorb Elements as my reaction.
Absorb Elements is your reaction, absolutely.
Is that damage correct, Matt?
The damage is correct, yes. It's 39 points of damage.
Okay. Cool,
River,
I will take that then.
Elegy, you succeeded, and I assume you're using your, whatchamacallit?
Evasion.
Evasion? Yes.
Yeah, I thought that was just automatic.
It is.
It is, but you actually have to say, hey, I'm doing this. That's why I was just saying it for you.
Oh, yes, so, I am using evasion.
Yep, you're using that. Tomas's as well with that 27. So taking no damage from that. Blaznir, you used absorb elements to get half of that away, and you also get to do extra damage on your turn of light damage.
Yep.
So,
and I have to make my saving throw, and it is 10 or half the damage, right?
it's 10 or half the damage, yeah.
So I have to roll a 19.
Yeah, which is what Blaznir took for damage.
Oh.
And I can't re-roll that because I already used up my reaction.
So
So-
sad.
Your spell ends, and
Yep.
You are no longer draconic.
Yep. That's lame. But whatever.
It is what it is. That's it for 7th level spell. And he can't move, he can't do anything else. That is his turn.
Cool.
We are at the top of turn order once again, but so yeah, it's Corrin's turn. Go ahead, Corrin.
So I'm gonna look at Ichabod and go, could you use a pick-me-up, love?
Honestly, I'm actually kind of okay.
I didn't mean healing, I meant a buff spell.
Oh, well, in that case, sure. Yeah.
Cool. So, I will toss him a strange drink that tastes of licorice.
Gross. Actually,
And
Ichabod likes it.
upon downing it, he suddenly feels like he's drunken an entire pot of coffee, because he gets a haste spell.
+2 bonus to AC.
So
Yes.
is this a spell you're casting and you're flavoring it, or are you
Yes.
giving him a potion?
Yeah.
Yes. No, it's
Okay.
just flavor.
Got it.
It's literally just haste, but it's an energy drink.
Got it.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
god, my
flavor.
AC is so high.
And
Your AC is
then,
now like a 27, I think.
27, and I was
25,
considering
10,
casting,
15,
what is it
25,
called? Shield of Faith, which would make my AC 29.
I'm going right there with my movement,
It's ridiculous.
and that was my action and my bonus action, so I am done for the round.
Hi, Corrin. We're not safe here. I thought I was going to be safe. We're not.
Not from Chain Lightning, no. Well, at least
Okay.
he can't.
At
fly.
least we're not in a line for his, or in a straight cone for his breath weapon.
Yeah, I mean,
He does have 2 of them. Surprised
What?
he hasn't used either one.
he has 2. What?
Fire and some gas thing.
Right,
Okay,
remind me,
so-
what are we fighting him?
He's a bad guy.
Oh, okay.
Trying to destroy the world.
Ah, same old.
Is
He's
that
pushing
the
a
end
lot
of
of
your turn, Corrin?
Yes.
Okay, at the end of your turn, the dragon's now kind of frustrated because he wasn't able to get away, and he's going to go ahead and use his wing attack, which costs 2 of his legendary actions. The only person that he actually can hit is you, Ichabod, who's behind him, but you're still within that 10 feet. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Sure, why not? That's an 8.
That is an 8. That's a failure, obviously.
Ooh.
You have
What?
advantage on Dex. Save.
Oh,
you
because of
do.
haste.
Yep.
Because of haste.
Because of
23,
haste.
baby!
Nice.
Who do you love?
Oh, Corrin, have I told you how good
Yeah.
you look today?
Okay, so he, the wing attack, he starts beating his wings rapidly, and it does not knock you prone at all.
Mm-hmm.
But he also is then able to move half his flying speed away.
So his speed is 0.
Well, his speed is 0. Was it till the end? When does
Yeah.
that take effect again?
So it would be, I believe, until his turn comes around. Let me see.
Yeah, pop up Sentinel real quick.
Oh, I find it. Got too many things. The creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn.
So just for the rest of that turn?
When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, this creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn. Creatures with opportunity attacks, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, so it's just for his turn. This is not his turn, it's Corrin's turn.
Okay.
So yeah, that would allow him to move, which I didn't think of until just a minute ago.
Okay.
So he does get to move. It's going to be only half of his fly speed, which is 40 feet. So he's going to move 5, 10,
Half his fly
right about here. And he's still going to he's going to be about 20 feet in the air. That's it for his. Oh no, I'm sorry. He's going to only be 10 feet. He wants to be above. That's it for Corrin's turn. Then next is Tomas's turn. Shit, what is Tomas doing? Can't really. He's thinking he's going to cast. I don't know. I had the idea of doing silence to stop the
spells.
To try to stop the spells. The only thing about that is it's a radius. It's a 20-foot radius.
Can he center it on a creature, or
No, it's a point you choose within range.
Yeah, it's just
I see
a point you choose. Unfortunately, that was my first thought. You know, like if I could cast it on him himself, but I don't think that would help us.
That's why they always use the trick of cast it on a rock and then throw the rock at them.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that really won't work too well. He didn't want to use spells. Yeah, I guess what he's going to do is he'll use his not even that's not going to help him too much. Yeah, I guess the only thing he can do is he's just going to cast.
Do me a favor, hun.
He's going to go ahead and cast Ray of Frost at the dragon.
get him?
That's at least something he can do.
I was gonna say him and I are in the same boat, but I don't even have a cantrip that can damage him.
Yeah, unfortunately, like, he doesn't have a ranged weapon, and he's wanting to save his spells in case he needs to heal anybody,
No,
because he doesn't have a whole lot of spells.
That's what I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, I would save those healing spells. You might need it soon.
You can just pull out a Diet Coke. It'll be fine, right?
Well, a 28 with a Ray of Frost does hit.
Nice.
And that's 7 points of cold damage. We're not playing Pokemon rules, so this doesn't do any extra
I mean, in
damage.
3.5 they had weaknesses. They just got rid of them.
Yeah.
They were like, nah, dragons need to be tougher.
Okay, that's gonna be it for... Well, that was Tomas's action. I think he's gonna move the fuck out of the way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's gonna come around to this side here. Just to give everybody some space.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be the end of Tomas's turn, which means that at the end of Tomas's turn, the dragon's going to go ahead and use his last legendary action to make a tail attack at Elegy. Because you're within, he's 10 feet above you. 5 feet over. 27 does hit for 14 points of bludgeoning damage, Elegy. I can't hear you.
I didn't say anything yet.
Oh, I thought you. Okay.
No.
It is now your turn.
Okay. Well, I mean, that kind of pissed me off a little bit. So I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna come running up here, and I'm jumping on his back.
Yes.
Can you? I mean,
He's 10
you
feet
can,
in the air.
you can try. You can
What's your high
try. What's your high jump?
Where do I find that? Hold on. Because I
Running.
have monk shit. Hold on.
I got monk shit.
Oh, well since you got monk shit.
Running.
My jump.
High
distance-
jump is a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength
I can do-
modifier.
I can do step of the wind. So okay, wait. What is my high jump?
It's normally 3 plus your strength modifier, but if you move at least 10 feet on foot before the jump,
3 plus.
then
What'd you do?
that's what it is. Yeah.
3 plus my strength modifier, so that'd be 15. But if that doesn't work, I
Wait.
can just use step
Wait,
of the
how
wind.
is your
and I-
strength
How
modifier
is-
plus 11?
Strength
plus
modifier
though.
plus
3
12.
plus your strength modifier.
Strength modifier, or that's my plus 5, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So
plus.
8.
I'm sorry. Okay. I heard 3 times.
Oh,
No.
okay. So,
So
8,
yes.
and then what does Step of the Wind give you?
It doubles it.
Oh, 16
So
feet.
16, and you can also extend your arms half your height above yourself.
Well, he's only 10 feet.
He's
Up
only
in the
10
air.
feet above.
Oh, yeah.
So you could try to jump. Let's see. He's 10 feet in the air. He's a huge creature. You would be able to, with your using your step of the wind, you'd be able to make a high jump to try to grab onto like his leg or something like that.
Yeah, and then
Rodeo
I'll
that
just climb
fucking
up.
Bronco.
And I'll climb up the rest of the way.
Get him.
Rodeo that buck Bronco.
Grapple this bad boy.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is going to be an opposed grapple check to see whether or not you can grab onto this dragon and hold on to it.
Okay, so that'd be what? Athletics?
Yeah, it's going to be an athletics check.
27.
That beats his 21. You just come running 10 feet and jump, reaching out. You grab onto the leg of the dragon, and he immediately begins shaking you, trying to get you off, but you just squeeze those big monk muscles, and you manage to hold on.
You want to know what probably helped? The vines that are growing off of him.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Those
100%.
tiny
Yes.
little leaves.
100% I use those vines.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you,
I
Blaznir.
did something. Yes.
So it's technically a grapple check, even though he can't be grappled because he's 2 sizes bigger. But does that still count as just 1 attack? And she can hit him.
Now, I'm going to say this was your action to do this, to be able to hold on to this. Because you're right, you're not doing a real grapple. This is just, it's such a big creature. You're holding on for dear life.
Okay, so I don't get to attack him now?
You cannot attack him this round, but I will allow you, if you want to, use your bonus action to make another athletics check to try to climb up the dragon to be on its back.
I know, but my Step of the Wind was a bonus action.
Oh, that was your bonus action? Okay, so yeah.
Mhm.
Then that would be it for your turn. But still, you're on the dragon.
I
Yep.
just gotta hold on through his next turn.
Mm-hmm. Then you can bunch it.
You've got
Mhm.
this.
You've got this.
It's okay. Everything will be fine.
That's
Okay.
it for Elegy's turn.
That wasn't as epic as I was hoping it would be, but it's still kind of epic.
It was pretty
I
epic. to me.
I would say it's pretty damn epic.
Well, see, I was envisioning I jump on him and I wail at him a couple times, but you know.
Well,
I mean, you'll get to do that, just not
Yeah.
right away.
Exactly. Blaznir, you're up next.
Yes,
And
it's my
Ichabod,
turn.
you're on deck.
All right, I'm gonna you can see me, but I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 up to the force cage, and I'm gonna take the Cape of the Montebank, whatever, however you
Mm-hmm.
It's a
pronounce
bank.
that. Yeah, and I'm gonna slide it through the bars and just kind of toss it towards Ichabod.
Is that something you have to be attuned to use?
So
It's not a tuned item.
It's not an attunement item? Then yeah.
Not a tuned.
Well, I thank you, Blaznir.
So yeah.
I'm not sure how well it's gonna fit me right now, but I'll put it on my arm or something.
Yeah, just grab.
I tie it around my waist.
Actually, it's gonna fit you just fine.
Yeah, it's magic. It just conforms to your size.
I want to comically tie it around my waist. So.
Fine, just comically tie it around your waist, whatever.
No, So my action, I'm gonna envisioning what happened during our assault on Port Leon's mansion when I enlarged the turtle and she crashed.
And she fell through the floor.
I'm going to enlarge the turtle as she's on this dragon.
I'm
so
going to
I'm gonna
remind
be
you.
strong.
Yeah, you're gonna. If you're doing that on the turtle, then you're losing it on Ichabod.
I'm
That's
aware.
fine.
Okay.
I think this dragon being weighed down by like what? 1,000
And she
pounds?
would then be able to grapple him because he's not 2 sizes bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cast enlarge on the turtle.
I like it. You cast enlarge on the turtle. Ichabod goes down 1 size as an Elegy increases in size, growing quite a bit bigger, and is now like holding on to this this leg that's slowly starting to, like, the dragon's having to pump a little more energy into those wings to stay aloft.
And her weight is
That's
multiplied by 8.
That's by what?
Her
By
weight is
8.
multiplied by 8. I don't know how
Holy
much
crap.
a dragon can carry, but
I normally weigh 450 pounds. I will allow you guys to do the math.
455 pounds.
3,600 pounds
What the
of turtle.
Can this
I
dragon?
imagine she's just standing on the ground
pounds.
holding his ankle.
Okay, this is interesting. Let me do some quick math here
No.
to see whether or not the dragon can actually hold her.
I love math. We play D&D for the math.
What the? Let's see. Your carry capacity is your strength squirrel multiplied by 15.
That's high. I don't think it can get to 3,000 though.
Holy crap, I just googled the weight of a turtle, and technically I'm on the very small side for a turtle. They weigh more than 750 pounds usually.
Oh my god, dude.
What?
And how much total is your weight?
I mean, I have put down that I have 450 pounds.
Yeah, then
So
times-
3,600.
So 3,600?
Yeah,
So, yeah. Like, you're seeing the dragon beginning to dip a little bit. That is ridiculously heavy. Barely managing to stay in the air. We'll see what happens on their turn.
Alright. And I'm gonna give Elegy Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Okay. That's it for Blaznir's turn. Ichabod, you're up next.
I'm gonna take a step to the left, and I'm gonna whip him.
I remind you, he's 10 feet in the air and
Yeah.
15 feet away from you. You are not
He's-
within range
He's
to hit
only
him.
10 feet away from me.
No,
right?
he's not. He's 15
Wait,
feet
but-
away from you.
I see.
And he's 10 feet in the air, so he's 25 feet away from you.
Alright, never mind.
18, something like that.
I will instead attempt to use the Cape of the Mountebank to teleport.
Okay.
This is a charisma saving throw, right?
Let me double check here just to be sure. I think so.
Yes.
And I have a
Yes,
bardic, so-
make a charisma saving throw, DC 21.
That's a 32.
Wow.
You don't even need the bargain. I have a
Yeah.
plus 13 to charisma saving throws.
You absolutely disappear and poof outside of the force cage.
Okay, in that case, I would like to poof. So he's kind of sagging a little bit, you know. I'm gonna poof over here.
Don't go under him, please.
Yeah, now that was your action to
Yeah,
teleport.
can I poop to the other side of him? There we go. So, are we flanking him?
That was your action to teleport.
I know, and I have an action surge.
Okay, then yes.
So I'm wondering if I'm flanking him.
No, I'm gonna say no because Elegy's holding his leg on one side. You're from below trying to hit. Well, I'm going to say that yes, because he is distracted enough because of Elegy being there. He's not really able to be paying attention to both sides. So yes, you do have advantage on this.
Yeah, I was going to argue that. That's
I will
pretty
action surge.
Yeah. Thinking about that, he is definitely distracted with this giant weight pulling down his leg. So yes.
So, and I'm assuming, I know he's 10 feet up in the air. If I'm standing right next to him, I can hit him with my sword, right? I'm like 6'2".
No, you have to, because it's. Well, let's see. You're 6'2". You have arms. What's your arm length? There's actually a math for this on this one.
Your arm length is like what, a little bit less than half of your height, so it'd be like 2.5 feet or so. Okay. And my sword's probably it's a long sword, so probably another 3 feet.
So I'm going to say yes, you can hit him with the sword.
Okay, I actually
the math adds up. The math adds up.
So 27 on my first one. I'm just
27
keep that
hits.
first level Divine Smite. Fuck all my first level spell slots. Goodbye. Okay, I got that clicked. There it goes. So 18 damage on that one. And then we're gonna hit him again. That's a 25 on that one.
Also
Another
hits.
first level smite.
Burn through those spells.
Yeah, why the heck not?
We don't need him for anything.
Yeah, whatever.
No, we'll definitely get a long rest.
Oh, for sure. So that's 26 more damage? Yeah.
6.
As my bonus
the dragon
action...
is looking bloodied now.
Alright, as my bonus action, I will pull out my whip. So no more dueling damage, no more shield. Whip coming at him. Oh, it's only a 13.
13, not enough.
Oh, well, his AC is probably really high, right? I don't think my Bardic Inspo is going to do it. So I'll just save the Bardic Inspo.
It's a D6. No, doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's not going to matter. Okay. I will stay just like that. Oh, wait, I have haste.
You have haste. You got one more attack.
So I get
with the
to
sword.
do one more attack. That's a 30.
It's.
Okay, so I'm not going to do a Divine Smite on this one, but
sure?
I will use another superiority die. Because why not? Why the heck not? Nice. That was a good roll on the superiority die.
Baller.
So, what's that? 27 more damage.
27 points of damage. Very nice.
Shout out to that haste, baby.
Okay. That's it for your turn. Next, we got the dragon. Oh, what does the dragon want to do?
He wants to give up.
He pulls out a greasy bag of fast food.
He's like, you know, guys, you guys were right. I shouldn't destroy the world. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's
I've seen the error of my ways.
Yeah. He's a reformed dragon now. And then we can all hold hands and, you know, think about
Sing
how
Kumbaya.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a thing that'll happen.
It's gonna be fun.
The hug that I'm currently giving him is what's changing his mind.
Like, it's such a good hug.
Yeah.
It really is.
He's about to be grappled for realsy.
I just want him to be crushed.
That was a really cool force cage that you threw down, but you really haven't done much damage to me at all.
pointing a 30-foot thing at me.
How far away you are?
He's gonna attack me. He's angry.
He meowed. He's not angry at me. Dealing's like 60 damage to him. Just can't get this dragon to hit me.
Yeah, Ichabod, you talking shit. You've been holding this dragon in place. It's getting sick and tired of you.
Oh yeah, that's what a lot of people say after spending a little bit of time with me.
Yeah. So Corrin, you can see the dragon is casting another spell.
Okay.
Do you have the ability to interfere with that?
I do. Do I recognize it?
It is not a spell you recognize.
Leave it alone.
Okay. I'm not going to counterspell it.
Okay. You can't. He casts the spell on Ichabod. The spell he cast, power word stun.
Oh,
Okay.
never mind.
I have to have less than 150
Then
hit points,
150 hit points.
Yeah,
He has no
so
idea
I'm
how much hit
stunned.
points you have. You are stunned?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you had enough. If he would.
Yeah,
knock you
I don't
down
have-
far enough.
I don't have that many to begin with.
Oh, just total.
So,
Okay, fair
yeah.
fair enough.
No.
We're not barbarians here.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So you are stunned. You are unable to move or do anything else. You must make a Constitution saving throw at the end of your turns.
Okay.
On a successful save, the stun ends.
Okay.
So that is its 8th level spell.
Is it concentration or no?
It is not. Well, you wouldn't know, but for the audience, no, it's
Fair.
not.
Okay.
Well, it's a good thing Ichabod wouldn't have a turn anyway this next turn because of the haste.
Well, haste isn't over.
Yeah, haste isn't over yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
so-
not?
No.
No,
I'm
it's
still
until
concentrating on
Blaznir loses concentration, or Corrin loses
Me.
concentration. Yeah. Whoever.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
That was his action. You are absolutely weighing him down, Elegy.
Yeah, I am.
Basically, he is technically encumbered. So his speed
Yeah, he
has
is.
been reduced by half. He is going to try to fly at an upward angle because he's trying to dislodge you. Now, it's only 40 feet. This is going to be a very easy acrobatics check to do, but I need an acrobatics check from you to remain holding on, or athletics. I'll allow either.
You have advantage on strength checks.
Because of the enlarge.
Go for the athletics.
Tell you what to do, but
Yeah. Yes. No, thank you.
Strategize.
I was thinking of athletics anyway, but thank you for reminding me of the advantage. That would be a 28.
28 is enough to hold on. The dragon goes flying backwards up at an angle. He is now technically about 50 feet in the air, flying just above those giant arcane arches of the Faraday cage. That was movement. That was action. I think that's really gonna be it.
I got this, guys.
Yeah, you'll get him. I believe in you.
Top
I'm
of the
gonna start
turn
off now.
order. Corrin, you're up next.
Alright. He's in the air. I think I'm just going to... Yeah, he might save against that. I think I'm just gonna... What's the range on this? 90 feet. Yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot about something, which I need to redact. At
Sure.
turn order 20, the entire chamber just began to shake violently. It's not to the point that you all have to make dexterity checks or anything like that, but the ground beneath your feet is rumbling and shaking. But it
Okay.
is your turn.
Sure. Let me see what my range increment I'm looking at is here. Okay, how high up is he?
50 feet.
Okay, so I gotta get closer. 5, 10,
At least get close to me if you're gonna move.
25, 30. Okay. I'm gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip on him, or try to.
Tasha's Mind Whip. What's the saving throw?
It's Intelligence. DC 18. Haha,
Yep.
he fails.
He did fail, so he's going to go ahead and use his legendary resistance to save instead.
Damn.
It's alright, we're beating the saves up.
Yeah, and it only cost me a 2nd level spell slot, so there's that.
He wants
And
to
that's
hold on
it.
to his reaction for now.
Yep, that's all.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Elegy, it's attempting to attack you with its tail. It wants to knock you off. That's a 20 to hit.
Dang it. That hits.
13 points of bludgeoning damage to you. Give me an athletics check or a strength saving throw.
With advantage.
No matter which one.
Yep, it's also on saves.
That's a 27.
You are managing to hold on just fine.
You also have a d6 you can add to if you fail.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
I haven't
You-
needed it.
If you grapple
No,
him,
I-
his speed becomes 0 and he'll fall out of the sky. Just so you know. Just something to think about.
Blaznir, get your loot and queue it up with I came in like a wrecking ball.
It is Tomas's turn, and like I said, he's got spells or anything and all of that stuff. He's kind of limited on what he's going to be doing right now. But I think what he is going to, let me see here. Does he have that ability? No, he doesn't. Darn. I wanted him to have the the monk thing that you can run up walls.
Oh, he doesn't
yeah.
have it.
Yeah, he doesn't have that.
Just
Um,
a good monk. Not as
no,
good
he
as us.
does other things. He's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to right here next to the this contraption. He's going to look up and shoot a ray of frost up at the dragon.
Oof.
That's a nat 1. He misses completely. So he's going to use the rest of his turn. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something different that I haven't done in a while. I'm going to use a lucky point to re-roll that.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Fuck,
Wow.
Really?
Another nat 1.
Another nat 1.
Oh my god.
Hey, wait, isn't he a
Hey,
halfling?
Matt.
Oh, he is a halfling. I didn't even need to do that because I could have used the halfling luck.
Now
Hey,
it's
Matt.
a lucky point.
The thing that allows you to go up walls is unarmored movement. And it looks like it's just a 14th level.
I
Yeah,
don't
he's
think
not
a
14th
halfling.
Yeah,
level monk. He's a
just
7th
he's
level monk.
multi-classed.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Never mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He does not have that ability.
Yeah, you and I are the two who haven't multi-classed. Everybody else pretty much has.
Okay.
I like multi-classing. It makes me feel happy.
Nothing wrong with it. Just
Yeah, no, that he does have. That was his halfling luck, but I can't. I'm not going to use two monkeys on the same time. That's just going to be it. So instead, he's just going to use the rest of his turn, his bonus action, to look at this device. Make an Arcana check. That's a
Perceive
16.
Device.
It's complicated. He has no clue what the hell he's looking at.
Let's try it.
I just want to say, I alone have dealt 163 damage to this dragon.
That's true.
It's okay when.
Oh, so you
Poetry
cast
is
that haste spell on yourself that allowed you to get extra
I know,
actions in.
I'm saying damage. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just letting you guys know how much damage has been.
I have dealt 0.
Blaznir, I got you though. Dealing enough damage for the both of us.
At the end of Tomas's turn, the dragon's going to make another tail attack at Elegy.
Get out of here.
And that's a 31.
Pathetic.
16 points of bludgeoning damage. How are you looking, Elegy?
I mean, could be better.
He's fine.
It's okay. Well, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Okay, well, so to climb up onto his back would be what, an action? Can't hear you.
You have the ability to run up walls and things like that. I'm gonna say, yeah, it's just gonna be it's gonna be part of your movement to if you use, well, let's see here. You're holding on to the thing. It's technically, is it an action to climb? No, it's not.
No, it's just you got to make a climb check usually,
Yeah,
and it
it's
usually
usually-
costs
yeah.
double your movement.
Yeah, so I don't see why not. So it's going to be an athletics or an acrobatics check. If you're able to, you can climb up it. It's going to take most of your movement to do it.
I mean, I don't care. I don't need much movement.
You have a D6.
Because I'm assuming 16 is not enough. So I'll go ahead and do my D6. 17?
Ooh. I mean,
Please?
please.
Pretty please.
Please.
It's
It'll be
pretty
really
good.
cool.
It's pretty good roll.
She'll be your best
Um,
friend.
I guess I'll allow it.
Think you'll
With
have
your
one turn on
17,
top of it.
yeah, with your 17, you go scurrying up the dragon, hooking your clawed hands behind those scales, and you're able to make it up to onto the thing's back.
Nice. Alright. So, here's what I want to do. I was wanting to do my normal, attack and flurry of blows. Can I also grapple, or?
Well, a grapple, you
Grappling.
can grapple in place of an attack.
Okay. And then would I be able to do my flurry of blows still?
So if you're able to grapple him with your first attack, then you would be able to use your second attack to strike and your and still do flurry of blows. But you have to be grappling him. If not, if you don't make that grapple, you're not going to be grappling him when you make your attacks.
Okay. Alright, I will try to grapple him. What is that? Is that a strength?
It's athletics.
Yeah, strength. It's an athletics check.
Okay, well let's hope. 24.
Yes.
Nat 1.
Nice.
Yes.
Wow.
God have willed it.
Sweet.
Nice
Praise
Christ.
the God.
So you just go scurrying up, wrapping your arms around the dragon's wings, immobilizing them. Now, as that happens, you both immediately start plummeting down to the ground. Go ahead and make your attacks, but then after, as you're falling, but at the same time, then you're going to be making a dexterity saving throw after those attacks.
I think you're gonna negate all the fall damage anyway.
Oh
just by
yeah,
being
I
above.
guess so. Cool. There's a 22, 20. I'm sorry, I don't think I'm supposed to have advantage. Or wait though, it's
No,
You haven't-
with grappling, I don't think.
Yeah, not with grappling, you would not, and a 20 does not hit.
but wait, is this a strength though? That's
It's
What?
just checks for that.
okay.
Yeah, it's
got
just the checks, it's not attacks.
it. Okay, all right. Well, that's fine. And then do my flurry of blows. None of those hit. So
None of those hit, no. And
You
so
still
then,
bardic?
boom! Both of you hit the ground. Well, you're on top of the dragon, smushing
Mm-hmm.
him. Let's see, that's 5d6.
would there be any additional damage? Because he's got like 3,000 pounds landing on him.
You know, that's an interesting point. I'm going to give you an extra 2d6 for that, but I still need that dexterity saving throw. And this is to maintain hold of the creature once you hit the and land.
21.
21 is enough.
Ichabod's just hooting and hollering and waving his hat around, like, just going nuts.
And yeah, I don't really take any damage because of this.
Yep, because of the slow fall, you probably would not take damage.
You know, I just want to say I was really sad I didn't get Earth. You know, I didn't prepare Earthbind, but this is pretty much Earthbind.
This is better.
Portal line.
That hurt, and the dragon kind of coughs a little bit with the wind knocked out of him. It's still like that's your end of your turn. It's going to go ahead and use its last legendary action to try to hit you, but I'm going to say because you knocked the wind out of him, he's getting disadvantage on this attack. That's
Nice.
a 17.
Neither one of them would hit.
Nice. Yeah,
Take
just
that.
with the wind knocked out of him, crushed from this giant weight of Elegy there. It's
Are you
not.
calling me fat?
Yes, because you're giant sized. Next up, we got Blaznir.
Well, I am quite pleased to see my plan has worked. However, I still don't really have much else to do. Actually, everyone's looking hurt, aren't they?
Yes, I am hurt. I could use some.
Warren's looking banged up and he's nearby, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, everyone's nearby when you have Matt's Cure Wounds at a level 6.
That's fair.
Everybody's close enough to me.
Tomas is fine.
Tomas is fine?
I mean, I'll take healing if you're giving it out, but I don't really need it.
People need it, it's... you know,
Just
Matt's Cure Wounds.
dole it
I love
out, you know?
You know. So that's 22 points of healing to whoever, except a dragon. The dragon doesn't deserve healing.
Sounds about right.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome. This is what I do.
Can't
And,
Well, if I wasn't stunned, I would thank you. I guess I was hooting and hollering in my mind.
That bot is on fire.
Yep.
And bonus action... I think this is a bonus action, what I want to do. Yeah, I'm gonna expend another Bardic Inspiration and roll on my spirit, my Tales from Beyond table.
Okay.
Just to see what I get. Ooh, 6. Okay. That's pretty good.
Okay.
I can't use it yet, but yeah, I have good one. Okay.
Fair enough.
Oh, movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't want to be here.
Good.
Bye. Peace. I'm out.
Fair enough. That's it for Blaznir's turn. Ichabod, it's your turn. You are stunned. So at the end of your turn, I need a con saving throw.
Oops, I accidentally rolled with advantage. 17, and I do have a Bardic Inspo if that's not enough. 20.
Let me see. Unfortunately, you got to beat a 21.
Shucks.
So close.
So close, but no cigar. Okay. Next up, we have the dragon's turn, who is currently grappled, and it's not thrilled about that at all. So, as a bonus action, it is going to be casting a spell. Corrin, you can see the spell being cast, and it is a spell you recognize. It is the spell Misty Step.
Yeah, I'm gonna counterspell that.
Okay. Using a third level spell, I assume.
Yep.
So go ahead and mark that off. The spell is countered. And actually, would the dragon really want this? Here's my question. I'm going to say the dragon probably really wants this to happen. So he's going to counterspell that counterspell.
Yeah.
Spell goes off. He shot 30 feet out of your grasp, Elegy. And we're going to say, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30 to right here. That was its bonus action. He is hurting. He is in just quite a bit of pain, and he looks over at you, Corrin, and he just yells loudly, "Damn you, boy! Don't you know that this is for the benefit of the world?" He screams as he unleashes a dragon's breath at you. This is a 60-foot cone.
Of
Fire.
Okay.
Yep. So both you and Blaznir, I need a dexterity saving throw.
But I'm so hidden.
So hidden. If only Dragon's Breath didn't go around walls.
Wow. I got a 4.
I got a 9, so I think we both failed that one.
I'm gonna absorb elements anyway.
I can't because I don't have a reaction.
Oof. 75 points of fire damage.
I'm glad I absorbed
Ouch.
Lies in my haste.
You do not.
Oh yeah, you need to make that con saving throw.
Yeah.
How would you ever succeed, though?
Actually, yeah. Half of 75
37.
is 37. I
Maybe
don't think it's. Is it physically possible for you to?
I have a +8, so no.
What
Yeah.
about that nat 20? The magic
That's
of a nat
10,
20.
So no, I did not succeed.
That's okay. I
So
couldn't do
you-
anything my next turn anyway. So
Yeah, you're no longer hasted, and you're now lethargic for the next turn. Or how long is it? Is it just the
it's
next
just
turn?
the next turn.
Yeah, it's just the next turn.
So,
Yeah,
but I'm
but
already
it doesn't
stunned
matter.
anyway. So.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
half of 75 would be 38, right? Because I'm
37.5
rounded
rounded down.
Yeah,
37.
37.
Okay, cool.
And it doesn't really
And
matter whether it's 37 or 38.
It's
I couldn't make it either way.
Constitution save. Half of 37 would be a lot. Like
18.
Why do you get half of a half?
It's resistance
so
to fire.
this is for Constitution save.
Oh,
Because I'm concentrating.
Oh.
yeah, on Elegy spell, yes.
So,
Yeah.
So
18.
half of 18.
18. Cool. 9.
9. Nope. Elegy is shrink.
That's fine.
Zoop.
I'm so tiny now.
I know, right?
It's Weight
So
Watchers.
Wait, what was that?
I said it's Weight Watchers. Gotta thank Oprah.
It is going to go up into the air now, flying away. Tomas is right next to it, so Tomas does get to make a attack of opportunity.
And he's got that Sentinel feat, don't you know?
If only. If only.
He
Well, he
does.
took that last
He
level.
totally
It's okay.
15 ain't enough, unfortunately. It is going to go flying into the air and hover right, let's see. I think it's going to come right over here, and it is 60 feet in the air, right up against the ceiling. That is the end of turn order. Now, I'm going to let you all know it's 5:52 So we're almost done with this session. If you want, we can go one more round to see if you can take this guy out before then.
Sure.
Or we can stop it now and start things off at the end. Start the battle again next session.
What does everybody want to do?
I'm willing to go another round, considering I won't do anything anyway.
I'm willing to go another round, considering I'm not going to do anything anyway.
Yeah,
Fair
I'd rather,
enough,
if I
let's-
succeed, I'd rather start next time with my turn, you know?
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's 100% fair. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. We're at the top of the turn order again. Go ahead, Corrin.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Misty Step right next to our good friend Tomas Rothen.
Okay.
And I'm gonna... What's the check to see if I know what the hell the machine is for? Arcana?
So, yeah, he used his bonus action last turn to make to make this Arcana. You already used your bonus action to Misty Step. If you want to, you can use your action to do a full, good, thorough, at least examination of this. If you're trying to gain any information about it. Otherwise, like
Deal
free
damage.
action, you're just going to be glancing at it.
Okay. Would a free action give me enough information to know whether I should just blow it the hell up or not?
Probably not.
Okay, I'll take the full action then. For a 27.
Okay. You spend some time looking this thing over. With your 27, you can tell that whatever spell had been used, this device has been used for, it's already gone off. It's already happened. You're pretty sure that if you were to destroy this particular piece of machinery, it's not going to stop the chain reaction of what's happening. The only thing it would do is mess up your ability to control this thing.
Okay, so then what was he pushing buttons and pulling levers for?
You're not 100% sure because you didn't see the sequence of buttons and levers he was pressing, but with riding that 27, knowing your master the way he was, chances are he was just like checking the instruments, seeing what the power outlet was. He was basically seeing how well the experiment worked.
Gotcha.
Getting the stats.
Essentially, yes. He wasn't changing anything. What happened happened, and with that 27. Like you kind of glance past it through the Faraday cage to that item in the center, which we haven't looked at a whole lot. But now that you're closer, I'm going to let you kind of see it a little bit more. There are 5 platforms around the central structure that has this gigantic gyroscope in the middle, covered in runes, all like 3 or 4. There's 4 different rings, all swirling around in different speeds, all covered in runes. And it's very obvious that in the center there should be something there, but there's nothing there, and which is why the machine itself seems to be not really working at this moment. You can still see the 5 dream roots there, still pulsing with energy, and you can see in the distance that dream seed where energy is shooting out of. But there seems to be something missing that connects this whole thing.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Close enough for government work, I guess. Yeah.
Fair enough. And if you have any other questions, you can go ahead and ask, because you did roll really high.
Yeah. And I don't have any idea what that missing element is.
You can kind of extrapolate. Thinking back, because we're still riding that 27, what was missing from the vault of the Erudite Conclave? They took 2 major things. Do you remember what those were?
I know. I thought one of them was a dream seed, but I'm not sure. And I don't remember
correct.
what the other one was.
The other one was a dream root.
Oh, okay.
So the cult in total had 5 dream roots and 2 dream seeds. So now you only see one dream seed.
Okay. And we don't have access to one of those, so...
We do.
Well, no, we have a dream seed, not a dream brood. If the dream brood is what's missing.
No, the dream
he
seed
said
is
the
what's
dream
missing.
seed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they had 5 dream roots and 2 dream seeds. Currently, you can see 5 dream roots and 1 dream seed.
Gotcha. Alright, so I guess I'll just tell Tomas I know how to follow them.
He looks at you at that. He's like, oh, okay, but kind of need to deal with any points at the dragon.
Yeah.
You still technically have movement this turn, I believe.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna move.
Okay.
Because I don't want to get any closer to that dragon.
Fair enough.
I am very injured.
You're looking very injured right now. Tomas is going to use his action to cast a spell of healing on you, and he's also going to burn one of his sorcery points if he needs to, because he can basically re-roll 1 dice.
Nice.
So he's going to give you a 3rd level cure wound. Oh, that's not what I meant to cast.
Silence.
Silence, Corrin. You suck. No.
I'm better than you. I should figure out what this machine does.
Okay, so let me see here. I did roll a 1. I'm going to re-roll that 1, burning a sorcery point.
That's fun.
And it's another one. Nice.
Wow. Okay, yeah, so you got a whole 9 points of healing from that.
I mean, at least I'm back up into double digits now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the fire breath. Got that happen.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
That was his action. As a bonus act, we don't have a whole lot of bonus actions. He's gonna say, okay, what's the plan here? You said you know what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Fine, whatever. He's just gonna go ahead and move, as he wants to. He's trying to keep away from other people to give it much harder targets.
Yeah.
So he's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to right over here, and he's gonna crouch down behind that to at least, or actually right here, at least stay away from the dragon.
60-foot cone on that breath weapon, Tomas.
Yeah. That's it for Tomas's turn. Elegy, you're up next.
Okay, so if I get to this corner right here, with the dragon right here, see it? That corner?
Yeah.
Would my dart reach the dragon?
He is 60 feet in the air right now. So if you get up to 50 feet there, or 15 feet right here on that edge and stand on the top of it, yeah, that would be enough to hit it within 60 feet.
Okay, so I'm doing that. I will have to use a step of the wind to get up there, but I will do that.
Yeah, because you can also run up walls, so I don't see why you couldn't run up this force cage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go there, and 22, I'm assuming hits.
22 just misses.
Oh, misses. Sorry.
Yep, just misses, unfortunately.
And I still have my second attack. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
24
does hit.
Oh, well, hey, look at that. 7 damage.
Still another 7 points of damage.
It's not much, but it helps.
It's honest work.
It is honest work. It does help.
And that'll be it, because I have thought about running up and trying to jump on him, but then I realized he's way too far up.
Yeah, 60 feet up. There's no way.
Yeah, so that's it.
But that also means that he can't use any of his legendary actions on any of you, so that helps. Blaznir, you're up next.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna poke my head out here, see that everything's still horrible, and I'm gonna take out the little golden vial with elemental whatever in it, and I'm gonna summon a air elemental.
Yeah.
Right in that guy's face.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Wait, what's the? I'm gonna cast this at 5th level. But it's range 90 feet. Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
So what spell are you casting?
Summon elemental spirit, or summon elemental.
Okay, so it's
yeah.
Okay, elemental spirit stat block. Got it.
Yeah, I've got the stat block, so. And yeah, it has 60 health. And how much AC? 11. So that's 16. Whatever. Sorry, because it changes depending on what I cast it at.
Yeah, depending on the spell level.
Yeah. But so yeah, it's gonna make a 2 attacks. That's gonna... well, first my bonus action. I don't want to do anything with my bonus. Actually, I want to move out here, out of the way.
You still have any bardic inspos?
I have 1,
Nice.
and I kind of want to save it.
Fair enough.
Just in case.
Yeah, I'm gonna duck back into the corner because I don't really like any of it. But yeah, it's gonna make 2 attacks against big guy because he does not like big guy. Okay, yeah. Roll. 13 misses.
Oh yeah.
24 hits, right?
24 hits.
Alright, it's gonna do 1d10 plus 4 plus 5, so 1d10 plus 9. Bludgeoning damage. So 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
14 points of bludgeoning damage. He's looking pretty damn hurt at this point. He's very bloodied. He's taken a lot of hits. He's still holding on, though.
Yeah. And the elemental spirit is gonna bonus action taunt it.
Okay. Well, at the end of your turn, now that there's actually something there, he's gonna go ahead and make a tail attack as that legendary action. Does a 25 hit the air elemental?
Sure does.
17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay. That's it for Blaznir's turn. Ichabod, it is your turn now. So at the end of your turn, you can make that con saving throw. You got to hit a 21.
Here goes. 23, baby.
Yeah.
Nice. There you
I'm
go.
back in the fight, baby, for next time.
Yep. Finally the spell ends, and you're able to move once again, seeing the rather horrible set of circumstances that y'all are in. And with your turn ending, he's going to go ahead and use... you know, why don't we go ahead and... Yeah, let's... Actually, no, I don't want to do the wing attack. I'm just going to do another tail attack. Sure. Tail attack at the air elemental. 24 to hit.
Sure does.
14 points of damage.
Yeah, that's fine. I should have done earth elemental, though. But, oh well.
You wouldn't have been able to hit him.
He's in the
What?
air. He's like
He's
60
in the
feet in the air.
Yeah, but he can be, like, kind of poking out of the wall, like, because he said he was, like, in the roof and has a burrow speed.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
true.
Okay, so yeah, that would have worked actually.
Yeah, I could.
Oh well, for next time.
Oh well,
yeah,
for
and then
next
he would
time.
have flown away from the wall, and then it would have been like, oh, okay.
He's still
I mean-
fly away from it.
Yeah. But at
No,
least the
that's
air
exactly-
elemental can follow.
That's exactly what the dragon's doing. It's on its turn. It's going to go ahead and fly away from the air elemental, so it does get an attack of opportunity.
It's only one attack, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. 24 to hit.
Does hit.
12 points of bludgeoning.
12 points of bludgeoning damage.
And
Um,
the air elemental somehow has Sentinel. I don't know how.
Oh, crazy! That's amazing. I can't believe that.
Y'all wish you were me so bad.
You should.
Yep. Dragon is then going to come flying over here, lowering itself a bit because it's basically wanting to do its breath weapon at Ichabod and Corrin.
Does it have to roll to recharge?
It doesn't.
Okay.
That's an adult dragon.
Well, that blows.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
Did
at
it
least gonna
stop
try the weird gas one?
That's actually the one it's doing. Yeah, it's doing the weakening breath because I think it's
Nice.
funny.
Yeah.
He's trying to hit
I
me
didn't
again.
remember which gas they had. I know they had something.
Yeah, I think it's kind of cheap to be able to do it that quick in turn. So while it doesn't have a recharge on this, I'm saying that it has to cycle through the 2 breaths
Yeah,
before
that's
it
fair.
before it does it the next one.
All right,
Um,
let's see.
So let's see. I guarantee you're both in range there. I don't know if anyone else is, so I need to pop that up real quick. Now, keeping in mind we're doing angles, so it would actually be more like this.
Yeah.
So
that's
Tommaso is not in range for it, but the 2 of you are. So I need the 2 of you to make strength saving throws
Strength saving throws.
as it bellows this giant cone of purplish gas.
Ooh, it's only a 13.
I got a 19, but I don't know if that's even enough.
I don't think so.
It is not, unfortunately. That's the DC is 21. So you both inhale this gas and begin coughing and hacking. It used its weakening breath on you. So each creature in the area has disadvantage on strength-based attack rolls, strength checks, and strength saving throws for the next minute. You do get to repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
Oh no.
So
You're
for
like, oh,
for
no.
Corrin, it doesn't affect him too much, but for everyone else, but for Ichabod, it kind of sucks. And then he's going to fly. Let's see, he moved 40 feet to there, so he's going to go flying 40 feet back upward again, back to the 60 feet position, flying right here. Because then it kind of looks at you as well. It's-
Could you stop? Like, this is my hiding space. Go away. Go. Get. Get.
Gonna get a broom.
That's going to be it for his turn. That's it for today's session. So where we stand right now is Ichabod and Corrin both are suffering from the weakening breath. The dragon is flying 60 feet in the air. Elegy is on top of a force cage. There's an air elemental flying about. And Tomas is hiding behind the Faraday cage of this arcane construct, still trying to make heads or tails of that. So we will pick things up in 2 weeks, technically, because next week we are going to be off.
I gave
So in
myself the little sad face to show that I have that.
Ah, good call. Ichabod, you do the same thing.
You said a sad face.
It's that first face that you
The
see.
sleepy one.
Yeah, that one.
He's sleepy. Okay, so we play on the 31st.
Yep, we play on the 31st. Just
Yeah.
so you're keeping an eye at home, that's how much it has left. Okay, well, that's going to be it for today. So, thank you to everyone who watched today. We very much appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with us. Come back in 2 weeks to find out the conclusion of this epic battle between a former Dragonborn turned dragon fighting against his star pupil. It's going to be a lot of fun. But once again, on behalf of the Debauchery Circus and everyone in the Random Rhapsody crew, I just want to say thank you again for watching. Have a great evening, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
And may all your circuses be debaucherous.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Good night.